This is 6 planners. 6. Okay, so we've got some things. We have got this daily planner for ADHD. We've got this to-do list for ADHD. We have a regular blank notebook for everyone. I have a regular calendar, a regular planner, just a really cute one. I've got a cleaning planner that says it was made for ADHD, and then I have got this planner that is uncomfortably expensive. If you want to call $33 uncomfortably expensive or not expensive, that's fine. For me, this is expensive for a planner. Use them all for 2 weeks at the same time. Full disclosure, every single one of these was purchased with genuine hope. We're going to start simple. To-do lists. So my assessment is that it was kind of blah for a to-do list here. Let me get an empty page right here. So as far as lists go, this was better than just writing it on a blank piece of paper and putting a to-do list. So previously I had done a to-do list and it was a waste of time. All I did was write down what I would like to do. It was basically hopes and dreams and maybe a 5-year plan. This was nice because it was able to kind of break things down into what my top priorities are, what is for tomorrow, and what I don't want to forget, and then some notes on it. Okay, so I was able to do actually 6 intermittent days. Did I get those things done? Oh, I don't remember. I'm pretty sure no. I really needed to make sure I had a list of everything that needed to go into my daughter's diaper bags so that we can go to the water park. To make sure that I wasn't going to be surprised by what was missing. So that was really nice. I used one of them for a shopping list. It got boring really fast and I just didn't want to do it. 1 out of 5 stars. Let's move on to a different planner. Next, we have a daily planner. Everything that we did on a larger piece of paper than just that small one. Okay, so if we look at the planner, it's got a little box to have today's focus. It has a daily schedule, productivity, some daily self-care, habit trackers, meals, to do everything else in a brain dump. So very similar to the smaller first planner that we looked at, but more fleshed out. There's more of a rounded day on here, and I actually really liked it. Under each box, you put in, let's say, your priorities for the day. And if you finish everything you listed on there, whether it's 1 or 3 things that you really needed to do, you get to check off a box that says reward. I got a slushie this day because I was able to get everything done on this planner. I did it. I'm an adult. Really, really liked that it was all on such a big page. Just comparing the 2 sizes, I had more to work with on this one. So with this one, because it's such a nice reminder of the daily self-care on here, I would kind of just glance over to see what else I have to do and then just be like, because it's there, it's a nice reminder and it just doesn't disappear from your memory. What I did not like is that these are rip away pages. So I can't save anything unless I put this, I don't know, in a binder. We go over to this sexy thing. And this is what I wanted. It's a daily planner and it has all the days together. So there's no ripping out. It's just in one area. It's like, it's a traditional book. It's a traditional book. So it had kind of a familiarity and comfort with that. This is 3 months. I was really surprised, and I wasn't happy that it was only 3 months, but it's daily. So that makes sense that it's not a year. This is every day. So it starts off with the 3 months that you can put in standard. So I've got my calendar, or I've got my month on the day prior. And then it's got some habits, which are cute. It's undated. All these planners are undated, which I buy specifically because I'm so sporadic and I don't want to waste days. What's nice is that all of the ADHD planners were already undated. They know. 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 This just has everything in one. It has my to-do list. It has my appointments, what I'd like to focus on, what I need. It's not as extensive as the bigger planner, but it has a body check where it's like, hey, water, did you eat, medication? So that's nice to have on there. Again, just like the other one, which I really liked. I'm telling you, the most helpful is that it's all here. So I can just go to the next day, and the next day, if I'm like, wait, what the heck did I do 3 days ago? I'll go back, take a look, and there's a little brain dump section. It'd be nice if that was bigger. It truly tracks just how I am that day, because I'm excited to start the day by listing out the first things that I know that I need to do for the day. I really like each block of tasks based on their priority. There's a maximum of 3. Each box has a maximum of 3. So everything is not an emergency. I know that, but putting it into practice is a completely different thing. On this one, there were only 2 days that I skipped. I used it for 12 days. For the past 2 weeks, at one point, I decided to get super fancy and I got out my glitter pens. So I'm looking at a page that has just green glitter pen everywhere, and it makes me happy. I was a huge fan of this planner. I would give it a 4 out of 5 stars, just because there's some picky things that I personally would have liked in there. Potentially another page where it's just for brain dumps. That way I feel like I have one other place and I don't want to forget something, which is common. Potentially, I don't know how big of a deal it is to also have a weekly. If you've got it on the month, I don't think you really need a weekly. The cons, the pros on here, everything on here is a pro. There are things that I would like added to the planner, but what's already in here, I'm going to continue using this. This is my new planner. Everything else can kind of using. Cats are in the building. Next is a cleaning planner. With this one, what's nice is it has a weekly schedule, and then it has a declutter challenge if you'd like to do a deep clean. It gives you a seasonal deep clean, it gives you a kitchen deep clean, and then you can just check off the boxes. Then we've got some daily tasks that we have to do every day. It's nice that I'm not keeping in mind that I have to do this, I have to do this, I have to do this. Just at some point in the week, it's gonna pop up. If I haven't done it, if I've forgotten to do it, if I haven't been motivated enough to do it, at some point in the week, it's gonna pop up and it gets done then. Really helpful in that way. I really like it. Now, as far as the usability, I have not done a full week. So 1 week went by that I did nothing. And then the second week, I did use it more on the second week, especially for the daily tasks. At one point, I got tired of having to come back to this planner. I think it's because this is not part of my daily. So it's not my daily planner, which I carry with me everywhere I go. This is just on the kitchen counter. So I see it but there's some days where I don't open it. I don't touch it. So on here, we've got 8. There are 8 days out of 14 that I was able to get everything done on the list, which I mean is better than nothing. 3 out of 5. I really, really, really enjoyed it when I was using it. It's just I wasn't using it often. And then because it was a bit out of sight, I ended up transferring and just spending all my time on my kitchen calendar that I have on there. I'll go over that last, but my kitchen calendar and kind of planner was a lot more helpful because at some point I'm going to be at the fridge. And we've got this other planner that's just regular people. So it basically has the same thing as the daily planner. It's got to-do lists. It's got, this one says the main week's goal, habits, how improve next week, personal to-do list. And it's got like this little dot section right here where I'm just assuming you doodle because that's what I did with it. As most of my planners, the first third is filled out. And I bought this, I think my daughter was just born. So I bought this more than 3 years ago, and just a third has been filled out. Again, it's undated, so I really, really like that, but this is just not for me. This is not something that I'm gonna continuously come back for. I'm gonna eventually find a planner that has a prettier cover, that has something sparkly, shiny, and that my squirrel brain likes more, and then I'll buy that, start using that one, and this one just gets cast to the side. Then we've got my regular notebook. So this was a notebook that just had these dots on them. What was nice is I created what I wanted. This is November. It doesn't even have the year on there. I'm sure I can figure it out. Picture's backwards, but it's forwards for me. This one looks like it was pretty simple. I usually will go balls to the wall and just completely decorate the shit out of this. On the next page, I was trying to create a map of where my roses were gonna go, and I was organizing things by color, height. I spent most of the time creating it versus actually using it. Also a third of the way through here. Yeah, about a third of the way through. It just hasn't been used for a while. This one's about 2 years old. The amount of effort that it took to draw out the months, even if it was just, I just need to put the month on there. Well, I'm not gonna put it in pencil. I could start it with pencil, but that's besides the point because that's just effort. Whereas the other planner, that is my new fave. Okay, so this one, I mean, it's already filled out. You don't have to start anything. So because that's just also so much more convenient, empty notebooks just aren't for me either. They're not gonna hold my attention. A regular journal from wherever, honestly, actually I would give it a 2 out of 5 stars. Just regular non-ADHD branded stuff that I have on here, both of those are gonna get a 2 out of 5. While I didn't go back to them every single day and use them daily, because they were blank, I was able to go back at any point in time and just start from there. And then if I am consistent for a week, 2 weeks, a month, that's okay. Because if I stop, then I can easily restart at any point in time. So that makes it convenient versus the to-do list. It just wasn't, I didn't come back to it ever. It was just boring. So in the end, what's the difference truly between this one and the other planner? So this one was $33. The other one I believe was around $7. The other one I consider affordable. This one was a little bit more on the splurgy side to me for a planner. I like this one because it's just, I mean, it's got air conditioned seating, a rear view camera. The pressure feels nice. Just writing on it, like it doesn't ruin the experience. I liked all of that. The other one, I think if you buy it, it's good. There's nothing negative about it. There's nothing that I would look at it and just be like, yuck, I would stay away from that. I liked it. It just didn't have what it took for me to come back to it again and again. But if I was only able to get that planner, it's more than fine. Having everything blocked out with color surprisingly did everything. It did the thing. It made my eyes go to certain blocks automatically, and then each area was a specific thing. So it was really nice that they did that for all of the ADHD ones. And then I'll have links to them all. I do get a small commission out of them if you do buy them, but there are thousands of planners out there, thousands that are really, really similar to each other as well. So just go with it. See what works for you. Please let me know. Buy a planner. The daily one was a lot better than the weekly. I think we've got the monthly. My kitchen. I had so you'll see it here, but I had purchased a non-magnetic set of these. This was all $15. So we've got a monthly, we've got the weekly, we've got some chores here. This over here I do my shopping list with. There's also just a blank sheet. This is so nice. It's not colorful, but it is visual reminder of what I need to do. Every day, I have not missed a day of when I'm looking on here or adding things on here. If I'm at the pantry and I see that we're out of something or getting close, then I can immediately write down what is missing, what I need, versus, okay, let me go get my phone, which is wherever. The cost of having to kind of decide on the spot what brand, how much, and kind of looking at prices takes off the convenience that this refrigerator magnet does. Honestly, 10 out of 10 this. I love it. I recommend everyone have it. This is where I actually transitioned my chores to. The refrigerator and then the daily planner, those really became my favorites by the end of it, and they were the only ones I was using. So if you've got a planner graveyard of your own, let me know. I've got one. So new videos every Friday. We do some body doubling sessions as well. I haven't been lately, but I'll be able to pick back up in a few weeks. I always appreciate you being here, kind of just looking with me. What's out there? What works? What and where do we begin with ADHD? And I was diagnosed in adulthood. So what am I supposed to do with that? What am I supposed to do knowing that I have this? So let's find out. But in the meantime, I'll see you on the next one, and just know that you are never alone.